setting new standards in podcast excellence. You have joined the WBT, fully focused on business and taxes. Here is your host, Michael Lodge.
And welcome to the WBT. This is Michael Lodge. I'm glad that you joined me once again. I was going over some statistics on taxation. And since I don't know what the number is at the moment for 2017, I do know what was reported for 2017 regarding to wages and what wages are paying in on taxes. It's really kind of an interesting statistic because we keep hearing about all these millionaires who are not paying enough in taxes. Well, it's really kind of not true because they do pay in taxes. And it's not that little, it's a lot. So let's just go over some of the numbers, okay? Out of about 150 million returns that were processed in 2016, there was more than 30% of adjusted gross income of less than $20,000. That means 30% of the population in the United States is making less than $20,000. To me, that's amazing. They raise they adjust about $6.6 billion a year, or about $150 per return. So for those down in the lower income levels of $20,000 and below, they're really paying very little into the tax system. And let's look at it this way, okay? So let's look at tax returns by income level. Okay, we'll look at it in millions, okay? So less than 20%, people making less than $20,000 represents about 46.2 million people in the United States that are making less than $20,000. In the $20,000 to $50,000, there is 45.4 million people making in that range. $50,000 to $100,000 in wages, there's about 33.2 million people. $100,000 to $250,000 is 21.1 million people. More than 250 all the way up to $1 million, 4.4 million people. So 4.4 million people. What do you think that they pay in taxes? Those people pay into the tax system over $716 billion. Those people in the $20,000 range, $6.6 billion. $20,000 to $150,000, $76.6 billion. $50,000 to $100,000, $212.8 billion. $100,000 to $250,000, $410.3 billion. But the people who pay mostly into the tax system are those people that are $250,000 or more. $716.3 billion. That's an awful lot of hard work that you have to work to pay into the tax system. But isn't it funny there is such a big difference between wage levels? It's not a fair system. The more money that you make, the more taxes that you pay into the system. So think about that next time. I know that there's a lot of people that come into my office and they say they've made, let's say, $200,000. The common comment that they always give me, I never saw that money. I don't know where that money ever went to. A lot of it is because of high debt, owing a lot of credit cards, high debt on your cars, or high debt on homes, high debt on things that they've put on credit. So a lot of times they don't see it. So the more money that you make, the less you see it, and the more taxes are paid out on it. That's your tax tip for the day. This is Mike Lodge once again saying, I'll talk with you soon. Bye-bye.
Thank you for listening to the WBT with Michael Lodge. Join us again tomorrow as we explore more about business and taxes. Follow us on iHeartRadio and go to our podcast website at www.wbtpod.com and listen to all of our podcasts and read our blogs.
World of Business and Taxes on WBT.
This is brought to you by Lodge & Co., a business and tax advisory firm where your success is our goal. Call us today toll-free at 888-681-1518 or visit us at www.lodge-co.com and learn more about what we can do for you. Lodge & Co., your source for sound business and tax services.